Hello and welcome to another bite. Today I bring to you structure is very useful when it comes to discussing terms of agreement, making hypothetical proposals, bargaining, why not, and making concessions. In all of these cases, we're talking about, or we will most likely present conditions. So in English, we've got four cases of conditional sentences, each of these with a different meaning. But today we're going to focus on two. That is the first conditional and the second conditional. Let's begin with the first conditional. We'll begin by taking a look at some examples. If you order now, we will give you a discount. Oops, cloudy day. If we will reduce the price by 10% if you give us a firm order in advance. If we give you 90 days credit instead of 60, will you give us the interest you would have paid? If we pay close attention, there is a pattern. In each of these cases, in each of these sentences, we find if. If introduces the condition. If you order now, if you give us a firm order in advance, if we give you 90 days credit instead of 60, all of these are the conditions. And we find the results introduced by means of will and the base form of the verb. We will give you a discount. We will reduce the price by 10%. Will you give us the interest you would have paid? The meaning that the first conditional conveys is that of likelihood, probability, certainty, and that is established by means of the simple present, but especially by means of will in the result. Will shows certainty whenever it appears, let's say. And in the last one, that we are creating a question, the answer to that would mean the establishment of that agreement, let's say. Now, we won't be able to start construction unless you train your personnel. We will sign the contract as long as you guarantee prices for the next 18 months. We can reach agreement on a joint venture provided that our firm has a representative on your board. Now we don't find if, but we find the three other alternatives that work in the same way, in the sense that they work as introducing the condition. In the case of as long as and provided that, the meaning is pretty similar. Unless would mean if not. We won't be able to start construction if you don't train our personnel. Now, the second conditional suggests a different kind of meaning. Let's take a look. If we said we were prepared to deliver in March, would you make a firm order? If you agreed to create more jobs, we might think about a productivity deal. If the government found some extra money, would you be prepared to create a subsidiary in our country? The meaning here is that of a hypothetical case, a hypothetical scenario. If we said, I'm not saying it, it's not certain yet, but what if? So we show these hypothetical meaning or imaginary situations by means of the past tense instead of the present and other modal verbs that show these hypothetical meanings, which are would and might. So we can show certainty or we can show hypothesis, but in all of these cases, we are showing a condition and a result of that condition. So, you know the drill. Practice makes perfect, so make sure to follow the link on the description box to access 2 activities on today's topic. And since you're here, why don't you take a look at other of our videos? Thanks for watching.